Good evening, everybody. I don't want to hear that whistle which was blowing here. So 5 minutes, 5 thoughts. To begin with, the good news. The first time ITU is an International Telecommunication Union which has completed 150 years. In Budapest, Hungary, they recognized one of the products which went from India called Gyan Setu, designed by DOT, with the Recognition of Excellence Award. So India got award for a product design ab initio from here. Second thing that I wanted to talk, and this product is for illiterate people to get all the internet contents. So, and we have been demonstrating and talking about it, and I was very excited about last time as well. Now that the limitation of digital literacy will go away. Why? Because the technology is for the consumers. And the biggest consumer that we have in this country are living in rural areas who do not know English, who do not know keyboard and mouse. That's where the thinking of the technologists have to go. The technology has to adapt to people. Human orientation of technology is what will originate from India, in my view, because we have this problem here. Second thing that I wanted to talk about is actually now is the time for all of us to envision, implement, and improve. All this incremental talk of apps being there, technology being there, database being there, analytics being there is all passé. Now is the time for us to really think what change we want to make, what huge change we want to make, and then align all our technologies which are incidental to achieve that goal. Find out the key challenges. Attack those key challenges. NOFN is one of those opportunities. Huge opportunity. CDOT got an opportunity to work with that. 1,000 blocks are already having equipment. 13,000 gram panchayats are already having equipment which are world class. And beyond that, if it takes 10 watts to give you 100 Mbps, 5 ports, 1 million port will be there in all these panchayats. That is the implication of doing R&D in India. We need to innovate for India. Otherwise, I have to put 101.2 kilowatt equipment there. The difference between 10 watt and 1.2 kilowatt multiplied by 250,000 is a huge electricity bill that we can't afford. The fiber has been cut down by 1/3, 30%. The whole consumption from the central office perspective is 0.04 watt. We need to rethink the problem. If you give me the bigger problem as R&D community, I'll be absolutely happy and solve it like this. That's what is India all about. So next thing I wanted to talk about is that world is listening today. I don't know what is happening, this all magic which is going all around. World is tuned to India. It never happened in the history. Today I actually went to, we formulated an organization called TSDSI, Telecom Standard Development Society. We thought it will take so many years for us to get recognized by the world community. Actually, all the standards body, about 8 of them came and they wanted recognition from us. Indian engineers, young engineers contributed in the definition of M2M, how it should be defined from here. They are hardly 20 years old, 8 contribution all accepted. We went to ETSI, we thought, they have been working on security for many years. 5 recommendations all got accepted. World tuned, they're listening. They want this market, but they want it in a way that it is conducive to this country. Amazing things are going on. If we don't understand, then we are missing the point. Another thing is, technology segment is broken completely. It is a cross-functional game. So when I hear that somebody is not a technologist, but he is doing wonders, it doesn't actually surprise me at all, because technology is an enabler. We are like glass cleaner of the building. We are not the building. Consequently, the technology is going to be everywhere. And it is going to reach very, very soon to a level that if it is created by a human being and it is not an art piece or it is not actually obsolete, it's going to be digital. So digitization as a process is inbuilt in the innovation process. It's been built into transformational process. It's built into changes that we want to do. It's built in fundamental India ethos that we are trying to create here because the problems are too big for us to solve by borrowing the solutions from outside. The point is envision, implement, improve. That's what I wanted to do, talk about. Last thing that I wanted to talk about beyond the cross-functional is that I have a message for each one of you here. If it is happening from India, it has to be better than anywhere else in the world. If we are not committed to this, we are missing the point. And why it is? If I'm creating a data center here in this country, and this country can give me nanosecond latency technology, I'm not looking at it. I continue to import. I'm missing a big point. Not recognized in India, but built in India is the biggest problem that we have. Our recognition engine is broken. We don't understand. We talk about it in a programmatic manner, but internally, we still believe the good things have to come from somewhere else. That's why if you're doing anything at all in India, and it is not at least in 3 or 4 parameters better than the world, then you are missing the point. So your latency of the data center has to be lower. Your power consumption has to be the lowest. Your cost per transaction has to be 1/10 of the world. Now, those are the goals. I just took an example of data center. It could go for any technology that we want to build here. So we have to change this whole paradigm. World is tuned for listening. Africa came to India. We had an Indo-Africa dialogue here. They saw that a Wi-Fi, which is meant for 300 meters, 30 meters, actually is going to 120 kilometers. By fiber infusion, by beam formation, by having multi-sector, giving 300 Mbps only from India. So the point, I can go on beyond those assigned 5 minutes and listen to the bells and whistles, but the message is very clear. Show the power of India. Show the power of innovation. Show your power of thinking in everything that you do, cross-functionally, without any exception. If you're not getting that, you are missing the point. We are doing that day in and out. I have 14 manufacturing technology transfer. We got 1,000 crore worth of business within 2 years generated. We are having 200 crore worth of tender which is going on, Make in India, done by Indian manufacturers. We are going to, this is all, we're going to be closing in 30 days from now. We are all getting opportunity to implement due to digital. That's what is India all about. That's what is all paradigm all about. This is what market is all about. This is what marketing is all about. This is all about doing things in a proud Indian fashion to get a scale advantage that exists nowhere else but here. We want policymakers, we want everybody to listen and unbottle all of this. I had, youngsters, last 6th of this month, the startup summit. We got 20 startup college kids. Nobody will allow them to come to their office some years back. Today they are very confident. We got 10 VCs. They were chasing these guys. These guys wanted money. The business models were first level business model. Let me explain what it means. They want to convert the brick and mortar onto E-Dodu. They want to wash clothes. Vegetals want to sell vegetables. These are all level 1. So entrepreneurship changes everything. We are having a new wave of entrepreneurship, money changing them. Everybody will become obsolete unless we start thinking innovatively, unless we start becoming the India innovation engine in everything that we do.
That's what digitization means to me. Thank you very much.